The phone rang at 2:17 a.m., and I knew my life was over before I even answered. My name is Daniel. Dan to everyone who used to trust me. I was 45, married 18 years to Sarah, the woman I met at a rainy bus stop when we were both broke college kids. We built a home, 2 kids, a steady job as a high school history teacher. Nothing fancy, but it was ours. That call? It was the principal. Dan, we need you in first thing. Police are involved. My stomach dropped. Police? I hadn't done anything wrong. Or so I thought. I walked into the kitchen. Sarah was at the table, eyes red, phone in her hand. She wouldn't look at me. What's going on? I asked. She whispered, I'm sorry. Then the texts started blowing up my phone. From coworkers, parents, even students. Screenshots. Messages. My name attached to words I'd never written. Meet me tonight. Kids are asleep. Can't wait to feel you again. Signed, Dan. I stared at Sarah. Tell me this is a joke. She shook her head. And in that moment I saw it. Guilt written all over her face. But it wasn't just guilt. It was a plan. Because the messages weren't from me. They were from her affair. And she'd framed me to save herself. By 7 a.m. I was in the principal's office. 2 officers stood in the corner. On the desk, printed emails, fake social media posts, even a forged hotel receipt. All in my name. The affair partner? Sarah's yoga instructor, Mark. Young, charming, single. Perfect cover. They suspended me pending investigation. Parents demanded I be fired. My photo was on the local news by noon. Teacher accused of inappropriate student contact. But it wasn't a student. It was Sarah using my identity to hide her secret. I drove home in a daze. The house was empty. Kids at school. Sarah gone. I opened her laptop. Left unlocked for the first time in years. Hidden folder. Password, our wedding date. Inside, dozens of messages. Photos. Plans to leave me after destroying my reputation. One text from Mark. Once he's fired and broke, you're free. We did this. My hands shook so hard I dropped the laptop. I called her. Voicemail. Called Mark. Blocked. Then I saw the bank app notification. Joint account $87,000, our emergency fund. Kids' college savings. Balance $212. She didn't just frame me. She emptied us. Left me with nothing but lies and a ruined name. I sat on the floor and cried like a child. Not for the money. For the betrayal. 18 years. 2 beautiful kids. And she burned it all to cover her tracks. But here's what she forgot. I taught history. I know how empires fall, and I was about to write the final chapter. I didn't sleep. I printed everything. Screenshots. Bank transfers. Her messages with Mark, time-stamped, undeniable. Then I called my sister, Lisa. She's a lawyer. Tough. No nonsense. Bring it all, she said. Don't say a word to anyone else. We met at her office after dark. She read in silence. Then looked up, eyes blazing. She forged your digital signature. That's identity theft, fraud. This isn't just an affair, this is a crime. I nodded. But no one will believe me. They think I'm the monster. Lisa leaned in. Then we make them see the truth. Quietly. We traced the money. Sarah had moved it to an account in Mark's name. Then to a joint one, her name only. She'd been planning this for 8 months. Even used my email to send fake resignation letters to the school board. I found a voice memo on her cloud backup. Sarah's voice whispering to Mark. Once Dan's gone, the house sells fast. Kids stay with me. He'll be too ashamed to fight. Ashamed? I was furious. But anger without proof is just noise, so I stayed silent, played the broken husband. Let her think she'd won, because the best revenge? It's not screaming. It's strategy. I moved into a cheap motel. No drama, just told the kids I was fixing things with Mom. They were confused but safe with my parents. Lisa and I built the case like a puzzle. Every piece had to fit. We froze the remaining accounts, filed emergency custody papers. Then I did something Sarah never expected. I went back to work. Not at the school, at the yoga studio. Mark owned it. I walked in during a slow class. Smiled, signed up for private sessions. He recognized me. Paled. Good to see you, Dan, he lied. I nodded. Likewise. Over 3 weeks I recorded everything. Hidden camera in my gym bag. Legal, Lisa checked. Mark bragged. Showed off the new car our money bought. Even laughed about poor Dan probably crying in a ditch. Sarah came to the studio one night. I was in the back room, door cracked. She kissed him, whispered, "Divorce papers are ready. He'll sign anything now." I pressed record. Back at the motel, I synced the footage, matched it with bank records, email trails, the voice memo. It wasn't just evidence. It was a wrecking ball. I sent Sarah one text. "We need to talk. Kids miss you. Meet me at home. 7 p.m. She replied in seconds. Finally, this ends tonight. She thought I was surrendering. I was setting the stage. 7 p.m. The house smelled like her perfume, mocking me. She walked in confident. Hair perfect, smile sharp. "Dan, let's make this easy. You keep the debt. I keep the kids in the house." She slid divorce papers across the table. I didn't touch them. Instead, I turned on the TV, connected my phone, pressed play. Her face appeared, kissing mark. His voice, "We destroyed him. He's nothing now." Then the bank transfers, her forged emails, the voice memo. She froze, mouth open, no words. "Sit down, Sarah." She didn't. Back toward the door. I blocked it. "Come. You framed me. Stole from our kids. Lied to everyone." I handed her new papers. Custody reversal. Fraud charges. Restraining order. The doorbell rang. 2 officers. Lisa behind them. Sarah lunged for the TV remote. I held it high. Too late. She screamed. Cried. "You can't do this. The kids need me." I looked her in the eyes. They needed a mother. You gave them a liar. The officers read her rights. She fought. Begged. "Look at me, Dan. 18 years. I didn't flinch. 18 years you threw away." As they let her out, she collapsed on the porch. Neighbors watched. Phones up. The truth went viral, this time in my favor. The school cleared my name in 48 hours, offered my job back. I took it. The kids moved in with me. We rebuilt, one dinner, one bedtime story at a time. Sarah's trial was quiet. Plea deal. Community service. Lost custody. Mark skipped town, left her holding the blame. I sold the house. Bought a smaller one near the school. Painted the kids' rooms myself. Every brushstroke felt like healing. People ask if I hate her. I don't. Hate takes energy.
I gave that to my children.
To my students. To the man I'm becoming. Here's the truth I carry now. Betrayal doesn't define you. What you do after does. Don't beg for justice.
Build it.
With proof. With patience. With love for the people who never left. Sarah sees the kids once a month. Supervised. She cries every time. I don't stop her. Tears are hers to carry. I'm 47 now. Teaching again. Coaching soccer. Laughing louder than I have in years. If you're watching this and someone framed you, stole your name, your home, know this. The storm passes, but only if you stand in it. Hold the evidence, speak the truth, and walk forward. Because real revenge? It's not her fall. It's your rise. Comment below. Have you ever been framed? You're not alone. And your comeback? It's coming. Subscribe if you believe truth always wins, even when it hurts.